Puppet Hideaway, Puppet Hideaway, Puppet Hideaway.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Puppet Hideaway new show. And wow, we've been off to kind of a bumpy start, wouldn't you say, Zoomer?
What do you mean? Everything's running perfectly.
Wait, what do you mean? We weren't able to go live on Monday.
No, we didn't.
Well, yeah. And why was that?
Because we don't have any fans on Substack.
No, we don't. We don't have fans on Substack. So yeah, hey, hi everyone. I know we're jumping ahead a little bit here, but yeah, hi. I'm Eric Thomsen. I'm the creator of the Puppet Hideaway. This is my friend Zoomer. Hey, and we're very excited to be here and launching sort of the next phase of the Puppet Hideaway.
The Puppet Hideaway? What is that?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't know about the Puppet Hideaway. Zoomer, everybody else knows about the Puppet Hideaway. I mean, right? I mean, we're global. We're global. We're huge. Just like you might not know that about the planet Earth, but here on Earth, puppets are huge. Everybody loves puppets.
Really? I'm gonna be so popular!
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry, I was kind of kidding. Unfortunately, Zoomer, you've landed on a planet where puppets aren't appreciated as they should be.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well, it's okay, because you are here at the Puppet Hideaway, and that is our mission. Our plan, our goal is to promote puppetry and puppets.
Promote puppets?
Yeah. I think that's really a simple goal, but a lofty goal, because I truly believe that the magic, the something, the connection between a person and a puppet, or the way that a person can connect through a puppet, can really go a long way in terms of building some bridges and crossing some of the divides that really separate a lot of us.
Whatever. Hey, come on, you gotta let me, give a little bit of that out there. Hey, okay. You're losing the audience, Eric. Come on. You had them on puppets, and then you lost them. Done. Whatever you said after puppets.
Well, all right. Let's see. So this is a project that I've been working on for quite some time. You don't know about this, by the way, Zoomer. Yeah, lucky you. You just popped up here in the last. When did you arrive? I know your origin stories are a little bit, shady and whatever.
Shady? Wait, whoa. Oh, you call it shady?
Yeah. Well, hey, I guess I didn't mean shady. That wasn't quite word. I'm not exactly clear. I mean, you are a clone. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. Nothing wrong with clones.
No, nothing wrong with clones. And you come from the planet of Bizarro.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're here.
No.
Great. Well, I guess it's not really that complicated after all.
It's okay, folks. I'll work with it. Don't look at it. Don't pay him any attention. Okay, let's move on.
Thank you. Zoomer is a wonderful, wonderful new puppet who came to us from outer space, and actually from a wonderful puppet maker company called Puppets, and that's spelled with 2 B's, so that's Pubbets, and they created Zoomer, and also many of the puppets that you're going to see later today. Eric, what's going on? What's going on? What's bothering you? Well, there's things popping up on these screens, and it's coming so fast, and I can't read it, and I don't know what's happening, and I guess we're just gonna go do this, and we have no idea. So if you guys are watching and you're commenting and doing whatever, yeah, this is show number 1, and we're figuring this out. So if we can just get through this show, we'll be doing great.
Eric! Hey. You forgot to mention that we did it on Twitch.
Oh, that's right. So we are on Twitch on Tuesdays, and that is when we do our tech rehearsals. And our tech rehearsal went great, didn't it? I mean, come on, you can be my witness.
Yes, it did. It was flawless.
Yeah, I know, it really was, guys. I'm not making this up. I'm an honest, genuine guy. You can trust me. That went fine. And then we tried to just recreate it on YouTube the next day, and now it wasn't fine. Now, but what you don't know, Zoomer, is that I did very well, because although I didn't fix it and I didn't make things any better, I also kept my cool, and I was able to just assess the situation and pull the plug and say, this today is just not happening, and we gotta work on the next one. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep moving forward. So this show is what's the title of the show, Zoomer?
Oh, yeah. It's in my notes right here. Yeah, the title is Hello.
Hello! Yes, it's hello. This is going to be an interesting episode. It's going to be unlike any of the other episodes in this new live series, because this is the introductory episode. This is where we say hello. And it's kind of nice because it gets to be very simple. So there's not a lot of special effects. There's not, well, at least now. It's important to me because, again, there's a philosophy and a reason behind what I'm doing. And are you cool to like sit and listen, Zoomer? You know, because I'm gonna be speaking a bit from the heart, and you know, I don't really need like, you know, sarcastic little commentary along the side.
Oh no, I get it. I was just being fun. No, I want to hear story. I'm here. I'm listening. Yeah. For you.
Okay. Yeah. I know you are. I know you care. Okay. All right. So. Are you comfortable? What? I'm sitting down. I'm listening to your story. Yeah. You are. Yeah, you are. You're just. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Yeah. You're really amazing. Okay, so
this is not a technical problem. This is what we in the control room. This is what we call a talent problem. Cue the commercial. Talent needs a moment. Click. And now we're gonna switch to the weatherman for the weather. Okay. Yeah. No. Go right back to your little seat. I love it. I think that's fantastic. Okay, cool. This is gonna be great. Zoomer. Okay, so you and I. Look at that. We're just gonna be able to sit here and we can watch everything, and we'll watch it right. Do you know? By the way, Zoomer, do you know the difference between right and left? Yeah. Do you know the difference between that right and left? What? Oh. Yeah. Huh? Wait. Go that way. No. Point. Yeah. Okay. You go that way. I go. Wait. No. This is episode 1. I got a lot of... You're doing fine, Eric. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. I'm with you. You cannot use empty names. Zoomer, did you use empty names? I don't know what that means. Okay. All right. So welcome everyone to, again, the first episode of the Puppet Hideaway. This is the Get to Know You Welcome section. And one of the things that the purposes of this episode is for me to really try to have a heart-to-heart so that you get to know me as the creator and get to know kind of what is behind everything that we're trying to do here at the Puppet Hideaway. One of the things that I had noticed lately or recently is that I've been working in the social media short form video area, and Zoomer, I know you're interested in my story, but you are very interested. Maybe too much. I think. Okay. I think we're gonna need you to sort of. I'm just not. Yeah. Okay. You're doing fine. Okay. You're just like really into what I'm saying. Okay. Are you messing with me? You're messing with me. Hey, I told you this was the part where you're not supposed to mess with me. And you're messing with me. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to have to be able to learn to work with puppets as part of this. And yet still try to have my voice and be able to say what I want to say. And what I want to say is, yes, there is definitely an agenda behind the Puppet Hideaway, and an agenda. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Let's do it. I want to let you know what we're all about. Yeah. Okay. We are about puppets. Yeah. Puppets. Like this guy. Like a Zoomer. Yeah. And like all the other puppets that you see here at the Puppet Hideaway. When I was younger, puppets had an impact on my life, and because of that, they have been a part of my life ever since, and I think they're really amazing, and they've made my life better. And I understand that puppets aren't for everybody, and I know that it's okay to not like things and to like things, but I also think that there could be something that you've just never tried before that you might find you really like. And I think puppets and puppetry could be one of those things. There's not a lot of puppets out there. And I think, unfortunately, puppetry is, well, I wouldn't say is considered cool or in pop culture as it should be, as I would like it to be. And so that's part of the mission that I started out for. This is something that has been sort of inside of me since I was young, and I'm so excited to be here now at the Puppet Hideaway. One of the things with the Puppet Hideaway is that I feel that the Puppet Hideaway has been around since 2001, and there's been a lot of content that has been created there, and I really have put so much of myself into these stories and these themes and shows and characters, and yet what I realized coming into 2025 was that I have audiences, I have followers, but do I really have communities? Do I have fans? And what is the mission? What is the point of what I'm doing? Or what are we doing? What is the point of the Puppet Hideaway? And as I mentioned before, the mission is promoting puppets and puppetry. And so I realized that it needs to be less about me performing or, trying to win audiences over, when the reality is what I need to be doing is fostering communities. Part of what you see is the puppet shows and the stuff, and I want it to be more collaborative. I want to have communities and people involved, and I also want to, I think that it's important for you guys to connect with me as a person. And I'm an advocate for puppets, and I'm an advocate for the art of puppetry. And that's kind of it. It's sort of my whole hidden agenda. And if you want to, we could talk more about that. If you just go, does that mean that you are advocating? Are you promoting? Are you selling puppets? Well, yeah, I'm want to promote the sale of puppets. I think more puppets in the world make the world a better place. So yes, I want to promote the sale of puppets. But I also want to promote trading puppets. I also want to promote saving puppets. If you find a puppet in, I don't know, Goodwill or something that is not being appreciated, there's a lot of puppets that do not get the appreciation and the love that they need. Then, there's many things, many opportunities out there to advance the cause of appreciation of puppets and supporting the art of puppetry. Okay, I lost my little space costume. And you know what? And I was supposed to have the cool little glasses and everything too. And yeah, don't worry, that'll be here for. We'll figure that out in take 2. And we'll have to figure out a continuity explanation for what happened between. I can't handle it. Take these off. Or maybe to make it more personal. No, Zoomer, I need them to see the real me. Okay. All right, everybody, here we go. Hey, Zoomer. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to work with you being so close to my face. It's just. It's like this is what I'm working with. Right, how do I do?
Mm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I was thinking. Okay. Focus. All right, here we go. I'm very excited to talk to you about the Puppet Hideaway, and the Puppet Hideaway is a celebration of puppets, and part of that celebration is all about the puppet shows, and the Puppet Hideaway has put out a total of 50 puppet series, and these shows ran every day in their respective months. And so you will see here that they date back. We can go to the very beginning here of January of 2021 with Monkey Madness. And what you are seeing here is a collection. Each of these are a quick, handy reference so that you can see the show and link to it, and you can watch it on YouTube and enjoy the YouTube experience with commercials and all that fun stuff. But there's other options available too that we can talk to you about. But the important part is the fact that you everything at the Puppet Hideaway is in support of puppet fans, and supporters of puppetry. So I want everybody to be able to see everything. One of the other things I wanted to point out as I scroll through all of these different titles of shows is that you might notice there's something quite different about the Puppet Hideaway that I think sets it apart from pretty much any other entertainment property, or certainly puppet series that I can think of, and that is that I did not, the Puppet Hideaway has not focused on any core central characters. I do have core central characters, and I'm going to introduce some of them to you later, but the one of the points of these shows and these monthly series is that I wanted to use the Puppet Hideaway as a platform in order to showcase all of the different puppets for a particular category. And so again, I want you to see that these puppet shows and these series, well, I want to show the ability of puppets to educate and how amazing they are for storytelling, and but I think the other important thing is for you to be able to see the diversity of puppets, the different types of puppets, and just what you can do with them, and just the when I started out in puppetry, there was very little available. So pretty much, if you wanted to do anything, you pretty much had to make a puppet yourself, and that's great. And making puppets is wonderful. But now, today, there are so many wonderful puppets out there. And especially if you're willing to, if you're happy to buy stuff secondhand or used or whatever, there are so many puppets at Goodwill and everywhere, or at your thrift stores that are looking for love, looking for home. There's also companies now that I've spent my career in consumer products in the toy industry. I've seen the unbelievable advancements in manufacturing and the capabilities and what is possible in consumer products, especially in the plush side of things, and the quality and the puppets that are available right now is just, and the value proposition, cost per value is just off the chart. So that's great. One thing I'd like to point out too is we talk about all the different puppet shows, and like I said, this is a showcase of all the different types of puppets and storytelling and all the rest of it. In January of 2025 was the point when I realized that we needed to I felt that for January of 2025, it would be very nice to do a show, a theme series called Puppet Show Memories. And part of it was because I needed to regroup. I knew that we had big business plans for 2025. I knew that Puppet of the Day was becoming much more significant in terms of the time commitment and what its statement and positioning was with the Puppet Hideaway and all the rest of it. So I created this particular one to speak to that. And I really love this particular episode. This show, Puppet Show Memories, is a look back on all of the 50 shows from the past, the previous 4 years. And what I think is really nice is that it is a collection of all of the show trailers, that the 30-second promo pieces that I clipped together for each of the shows. And it opens with a montage of all the 50 title pages. And I think it is kind of a wonderful piece to just sort of talk about the puppet shows. And so with that, I'd like to go ahead and play just the first 45 seconds of this, and then we're going to move right along. Okay, welcome to the social media page at the Puppet Hideaway. This is where the Puppet Hideaway started, and this is interesting because it was a good opportunity for me to be able to learn so much about editing and filming and figuring out that vertical format. And the 9x16, and maybe it's because I come from the a generation of letterbox, that it's very difficult for me to visualize and see things in that format, and then to film them in that format, and then to film them with puppets in that format. It's a very special, unique thing, and it's what it is. But so this is great. This is. I spent years in the trenches here doing this, and I love it. And these are great communities. My one thought, though, recently is that with social media, it does tend to be a very passive communities or a passive connection with the creators. you're not seeking the content tends to just be put in front of you. And if a creator stops, do you even notice? It just so happens you're just not seeing them anymore, but you're seeing everybody else, and how quickly you can be forgotten. And one of the things that I miscalculated when I was working on this was I really like, and I'm still a big proponent in the idea of doing serial episodic storytelling, where one episode leads into another, there's a cliffhanger, and you got to tune in the next day. And yet those little stories are self-contained and they're under a minute. And this is happening on a soap opera level in Japan, China right now, I believe. It's very successful. This has been my model that I've been doing, and I've really perfected it. It's a different style of writing. It's incredibly challenging, because imagine trying to tell a story, but you've got to break that story down into 30 to 31 episodes, and then each of those episodes has to be a self-contained nugget. And so you need to know, who are these people, what's happening, what's going on, and what's happening next. And I was clunky at the beginning, but I've gotten much better at it, where you sort of have to write in like clues, or I guess it's weaving in exposition, but doing it in a way so that, you don't. And you'll notice that in some of my episodes, they do tend to start with like, well, here we are in the graveyard, but where's the thing we're looking for? And it's like, because we have to say, like, well, we're here, and this is what we're doing, and this is what's happening, and then it has to happen, and then we have to set up what's happening next, and you have to do all that within, 45 seconds. That's a special type of writing. That's a special type of filming and editing and all the rest of it. So with that said, blah, blah, blah. I way pontificated too much about that. But the good news is all of this is basically raw footage that will be cut down for the final show that you will see on hopefully Saturday morning. Where can you find the Puppet Hideaway? Well, we are on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Clapper, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky, X, Red Note, Lemonade, Snapchat, Fanbase, Mastodon, Triller, and LinkedIn. So, please feel free. If you are not part of any of these communities and you are a Puppet fan, you are missing out. And again, I think that one of the goals with this social media channel page, again, is not about promoting the Puppet Hideaway. It is about giving opportunities for fans to find places to get together and to be able to talk and share and promote puppets. Now let's talk about the live streams. This is the exciting part. This is the new part. This is the part that has really stressed me out this week. And that is the show that we're working on. So we have the puppet shows that we've worked on. There's a daily series called Puppet of the Day, which I'm going to end with. And then we have this series, which is going to be a weekly puppet series. And the concept behind this show is that I want it to be a collaborative effort. It is a show for fans, by fans, and the theme, it's just about puppets. So it's a variety show, it's a whatever show, it's sky's the limit. And I have so many ideas and so much potential, and there's so much in store ahead of us, and I could not be more excited. And I'm very excited because I love the opportunity that social media and live streaming can give us
that we have an opportunity to present ideas and have forums on a creative process, and to be able to get that feedback, and that the show is being crafted by the audience itself. I just don't know that I've seen that before. So let me explain this theory in more detail, and it's nice that I've got this graphic in front of me to help explain it. So we start with Monday Substack. So on 4 o'clock on Monday, I will be live streaming every Monday on Substack. And Substack is a platform, community, subscriber, whatever, supporter platform that is literary based. It is all about writers for writers, and the Substack community is my writer's room. So that is for, if you're a fan of writing, or you want to know about, what goes into the stories, I think this is a fascinating opportunity. I was always thinking about Saturday Night Live, and what would that be like to be in that writer's room and to have those people go, oh my gosh, last week's episode, like that didn't work, but that was fun, and that, like, whoa. And that's what I kind of see this forum being. And again, in Substack, the 4 p.m. live stream is open to everyone, and anyone who's a fan and wants to watch can watch. Substack does offer a supporter opportunity, so you can be a puppet fan, or you're a supporter of puppetry, or a puppetry supporter. And on Substack, if you are a puppetry supporter, you're a supporter level. That's $5 a month. And what that does is that just, you get the same experience, except that on Substack, in those writer room things, instead of just watching and being in the writer's room, you actually are participating in the writer's room. And there you're in the chat, and you're discussing, and you're sharing your input. When there's polls, and I go, okay, which of these two are we going to cut? And people need, we're going to take a vote. Then that's what the supporters do. So the important thing is that everybody can have the experience, but if you're on a supporter level, then you get a little bit more experience. You get more participation, more connection. And the other thing is, I believe that if you're a supporter too, then you can have the archive, so you can go back and see all of the previous writer rooms, as opposed to just fans. You can watch, the current, the current week, and I think maybe it's like I can set it to be the current 2 weeks or the last month or whatever. I want to be cool. I want everybody to watch as much as they want of everything. And trust me, this is not about enrichment or anything. This is about getting people excited and promoting puppetry. Tuesday is Twitch Tuesday. Twitch is a streaming platform, and this is where our tech rehearsal. So just like any good production, you've got your writer's room, we got the script, we know what we're going to do. Now we got to do it and put it in place. And this is what misled me so bad this week, because my tech rehearsal on Twitch went fairly well. That's YouTube Wednesday. Thursday's Patreon. So Patreon, which is where we are now. Now the idea is that Patreon is Take Two, another community. I'll talk more about that when we get to the Patreon part. And then OnlyFans, that's our Friday show. And again, it's a live streaming show. It's open to everybody. It's free. And again, it's just another take, another group, another fun go at the show. Then I'm going to take those 3 takes from YouTube on Wednesday, Patreon Thursday, and OnlyFans Friday, and I'm going to edit those together and put them into one final version, which will premiere on YouTube on Saturday mornings like the old cartoons did back in my day. And what'd you think?
Yeah, Eric. It's all really cool. It looks great.
Well, thank you. We didn't even get to the best part, the really fun part, which is all the puppets, and they're all right here. They're right there. Yeah. I see them. Yeah. We see them, but they don't see them.
Oh, they're right over there.
Yeah, but I'd have to. Yeah, we'll work on that. Anyway, you guys will see me tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, watching, and that's all from the Puppet Hideaway. Yay!